is Charles Smith, and my article is titled Fostering Respect and Innovation, Communication is the Key. It was written by Paul Smaglu. My article, it was kind of done by it was a survey conducted to the top 10 scientific research businesses in the world, and they kind of took their main points, their thoughts on listening and communication through the workplace, and we decided to make a list or a study of what's most important to the top-rated scientific companies in the world. The article is based on top scientific companies and how they choose to communicate with their employees, pretty much in a sense. Respecting, listening, and encouraging innovation would be probably the top three points they try to make to you in the company. Great science forms building blocks for any quality R&D development company. But superb internal communication serves as the glue that binds those building blocks together and makes a top employee. Say managers with the top companies recognized by science this year. The top employers in this year's survey all take pains to hear their employees' concerns, recognize everyone's contribution towards overall goals, and keep staff informed of how external goals, like say the financial crisis in 2009 or the climate mergers and acquisitions, will or won't affect them. Research, innovation, and respect for employees remain the most important criteria pretty much for being a top employer, according to the survey respondents. The top employers report that open communication is the best strategy for gaining employees' respect, fostering creativity, and navigating through tough times. Respect and listening, for example. Creating a culture of respect requires two-way communication between employees and managers. There are many forms of communication from managers to employees. A couple examples of these would be the town hall effect, which allows employees to give feedback to their managers to ensure that the workers' concerns are heard. To be truly effective, the style of communication must reflect the culture of the company. In the town hall effect, we say down here, Steve Gansler, who's the vice president of the human resource at Millennium Takeda Company, he says the town hall approach with employee-manager communication says it allows employees to ask questions and express their opinions in an open manner in a meeting where they can feel like their opinion is valued. He goes on to say that we try to keep a hierarchy and bureaucracy to a minimum. Pretty much that means is trying to keep an open door policy at the workplace to allow employees to explain the company, or allow for managers to explain the company's direction to the employees. They do go on to say that not every choice will be the choice that we go with, just because an employee has an idea or a thought of how the company should go or how a decision they should make doesn't mean that's going to be obviously not everybody can be right, or we can't do what everybody wants. But they will try to explain rationale when we go in a particular direction and how and why the business decision was made that way. I mean, just because we're not going your way doesn't mean your opinion isn't valued, but we'll explain to you why we're going to do it this way. Encouraging innovation is definitely another important aspect in management-employee communication. The article goes on to state that open communication builds respect and harmonious workplace, but letting employees know that their role in the company is meaningful, their research is cutting edge, and their creativity is valued, and how many of these top companies stay positioned at the forefront of the scientific discovery at the top of survey science. Kind of something that goes along with encouraging innovation. It relates to our class. I felt like it was very similar to pretty much giving employees a sense of empowerment. Empowerment, pretty much to me, is the motivation to come to work and do your best because that's what's important to you. You feel like your opinion's valid, and the work that you do will affect the company. It gives people the incentive to groom better, be on time, put more effort, enthusiasm into their work, because they believe that it matters, and it matters to the company, and they're more of an asset. This article I thought was perfect for class because it shows pretty much what we've learned in a real world situation. Um, it speaks about successful businesses and how they listen, respect, and encourage empowerment to their employees, and how it's not a one person show. It's not one person makes all the decisions. The employees have their say, and their say is valued, and that it's important for them to come to work with empowerment and strive towards something. Reiterate again that this article just shows how important it is for companies to respect, listen, and encourage their employees to do their best and keep them happy in the workplace.